order stuff from Uber Eats. I order my groceries.
Yeah.
And a lot of people make jokes like, oh, look at this Indian guy. He used to be a doctor in his country and now he's delivering for Uber. I think it's not a bad thing for us customers, because a doctor who studied to become a doctor from whatever country, the ethics, the hard work he had to put, the discipline, the self-discipline to become a doctor, and the guy is applying this to delivering your food. Like, I could tell when a brown guy delivers my food, he'll put the food where like where no one can see it. It's hidden. He'll take the photo properly, because a white guy delivered my food not too long ago and he put the bag on the compost bin. And I sent you the photo.
That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new outdoorsy edition of the Good Night Podcast. My name is Amer.
I'm Gabriel. This is my favorite spot in Montreal.
It is?
No, it's not. But there's something I love about it. We're on the Carey Expressway.
Yes. We're on the Carey Highway. We are filming today in front of the Orange Julep, a Montreal institution. Woo. And we're drinking their famous juice. Let's see. Let's give it a sip, guys. Live on camera. Okay, it tastes like oranges.
Wait, do you have a straw?
I think you're sitting on it, Gabe. Yeah, it tastes like oranges and a little bit of milk, I would say.
Yes.
It's delicious. It's expensive.
Damn.
Two cost me about $15. 2 medium cups. So clearly, the guy, Mr. Guibault, Julep.
I'm at the Orange Julep in Montreal. You know what that is, right? It's a Montreal place. It's a restaurant. Why are their drinks milky orange juices?
I have a feeling there's a better way to phrase that question for ChatGPT.
No, I understood it. The drink I'm referring to is indeed a milky orange juice, and it's what makes the juice so unique. It's a beverage is frothy, creamy orange drink similar to an orange creamsicle in liquid form. The recipe is a secret. But the drink is believed to be made by blending fresh orange juice with milk or cream, sugar, and possibly some vanilla flavoring. The combination is rich, creamy, and has a tangy taste.
Yeah.
The milky nature of the drink distinguishes it from regular orange juice, making a nostalgic treat for both locals and visitors. Okay.
It is. I never had it. I've been here for 32 years.
I
believe this is my first time.
I think I've had it, and I must have had it in the past, because I remember tasting like this and being like, this is odd. But I like it. It's, you know what, I hated it as a kid, and I actually really like it now.
Oh, you hated this as a kid?
As a kid.
It's
like I thought it, because I always wanted a Coke. And my mom would be like, no, you're drinking this. I'm like, oh, I want Coke.
Mom, no, a Coke. Mom, I don't want to be a Montrealer, Mom. They speak French in there. School, I was served by an Asian lady. Oh. Like, wow. Well, it makes sense, because now this whole parking lot, for those who don't know, for those not from Montreal, this whole parking lot becomes like a JDM meeting, like all the souped up cars.
Yes.
They come here and they rev their engines.
It's like Tokyo Drift.
Woo! And then he's like, a bald guy shows up with a cute guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're here with family.
Yeah.
And then they race, and then like one of them dies in a Carrera GT accident. Ooh. And then, you know.
Yeah, this street was
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. It does feel like this. Did they not ban those cars here, though?
I remember time I passed by here. I think they're allowed to meet up.
Yeah, you're allowed to meet up.
You're not allowed to You're not allowed to ban meeting people meeting up.
Yeah, maybe.
This is not the Gestapo. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
And
so maybe we'll start seeing cool cars, like my car that is I can see when I look at Gabe right now. Oh, guys, it's my new car.
You got a red red Mazda.
I'm falling in love with it, guys.
It's nice.
Yesterday I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get to drive it again today. I was like, excited. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm so happy. I washed it again. It's my second or third time washing it. Cool. I want it to look cool and pretty.
Yeah, I know. So we went in the car wash the other day with when we came back from that show, and I remember car washes when I was a kid being like 30 minutes long. It would feel like you're like that was like a minute. That was so fast. Yeah. They're usually weren't they longer? Like at least 5 minutes.
Everything takes less time when you're having fun. When you're with your friends.
But I remember being in the car and it going like, zh, zh, and then it's like, and then it's like, brrr, and then the last thing is
the drying. Forget that.
It's pretty good, huh?
I love you, Gabriel. Omassi. This guy has a degree in communications, and yet just because he knows I don't speak English perfectly, he makes sounds just for you guys, just for everyone to feel accepted. You guys don't understand. We have a show in a hostel where a lot of people don't speak English, so we had to evolve.
Yeah.
I became like I speak with my body now, and gave the sounds, and that's how we get laughs now. We don't even. We're international. That's why we did so well in Berlin, because we're like. All right, let's not censor so quickly into the podcast.
My favorite thing on this. Sorry, what are you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I love this road in the wintertime.
The Carry Expressway.
This whole thing, because I love to make myself suffer needlessly.
Yeah.
Like it's one of my favorite, especially in the wintertime. I remember the coldest day in the year. It's like a snowstorm. Maybe not the coldest day of the year. It's a giant snowstorm.
Yeah.
It's fucking like -5, -10. Favorite thing to do is to walk from one end to the other, and and it's like
from Sherbrooke all the way to Crémazie or whatever.
Or you know what I'll do? I would take the metro to whatever metro that is there. What's the metro that's down there? Not Villa Maria.
Sauvé? No.
Nah,
There's one right here.
Yeah, that's Namur. Then the next
Namur.
one, I don't know what it is, but
Plamondon?
it might be. No, I don't know.
No. Okay. Anyways,
And I would walk, and I would have like a beer, and I would walk, and then I would stop along the way. I would go to like Belle Provence, and then I would have a hot dog, and then I would go to like some bar, and then keep
guys, stay tuned. I think we just found out what's Gabe's next video is gonna be.
Well, in the winter.
Well, that will be in the winter. I want to do one of those videos with you.
Yeah.
My Saint-Hubert walk.
Oh, I'm down.
I want to I've eaten ice cream here. This is where I look at hot Latinas.
Yeah.
There's like the crazy crackheads that I see at the bank smoking crack. And
Midnight walk or daytime walk?
we could do both. We could have like a little switch where I stand at the corner and oh, dude, want to hear some funny stories?
Yeah.
So as you know, I like to take my walks at night.
Yeah.
And I'm walking, and there's no one most of the time. Saint-Hubert is empty.
Yeah.
And I see a lady walking in front of me, and she's waiting she's walking. She's walking towards me.
Okay.
She's walking towards me, and she's walking with her hands like this. So she's walking like this. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but like I see her, and she's walking like this.
She's like holding something.
Like she's
clenching something.
She's just her hands is out like this.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at her. Why is she hypnotized by her? Like, why is she walking in my direction with hands like this? And then she gets to the corner and she just goes, "Sorry, can I have some money? Sorry, can I have some money?" I'm like, oh, she has lock and loaded.
It's like
she's lock and loaded. Like, oh, I'm gonna ask for money. She's coming prepared for the job.
Oh my god, she's atrophied her arm. It's like.
It's like those. You ever seen people who work like at McDonald's who wear the uniform at home?
Yeah,
they want to change. She was like ready to beg for money.
That's
I'm
funny.
like, you should do, like, to have that.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
You're so prepared. You could have another job.
What's the most saddest uniform?
The saddest uniform?
Yeah. What's the saddest?
Well, let's define what makes it sad, first of all.
Just that they're outside their work in a uniform.
Yeah.
Like when you see someone that works at Jean Coutu and they're like sitting somewhere on a bench smoking, that's sad. But it doesn't seem as sad for some reason if it's Pharmaprix. Like a Pharmaprix uniform feels less sad than a Uniprix or Jean Coutu. Jean Coutu, I feel like it's the most saddest one.
I think
Pharmaprix is a little nice. They have a little nice perfume section.
They all have perfume section.
But Pharmaprix is really nice. Nice perfume.
I think every uniform where it's not your uniform is sad. Because someone else is forcing you to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
I think the best uniform to wear is where you don't see your face. So if I had to choose, I'm like, can I be like the gorilla outside the store going, "Ha, get the lowest prices that I picked from the highest tree."
Wait, well, I've never seen that.
I'm just imagining.
Oh, okay. Like I've seen that like in TV show. Oh shit! I thought the bird was gonna run over.
So we're starting. The cool cars are showing up. Oh, it's a Tesla.
What is that?
It's like a
It's
Tesla.
like a teal Tesla.
It's a teal Tesla, baby. So yeah, I think that would be the saddest uniform. The other sad uniform I would say is when the uniforms that smell. Like let's say you work at McDonald's or Harvey's, you end up soaking up the smell so that your shirt, your clothes.
Yeah.
Where I never liked, because I used to work in a store where I had to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
I never liked being outside the store in the uniform. It's like, this doesn't belong, you know?
Yeah. I remember.
Like
dude. I'm such a bad worker back in the day. Like I remember they introduced uniforms at PA.
Yeah.
And so people just wore. Oh my god! Some people would wear like a T-shirt that said PA, red T-shirt. I would tuck it in on purpose, because it's just so I look weird. Like, because everyone had their T-shirts out, and I'm like, I'm tucking mine in. Just because I didn't want to
You're
wear the
a rebel.
uniform. I didn't want to wear the uniform. It was so ugly, that shirt. First of all, they didn't have my size. They gave me like an XXXL.
Yeah.
It's giant. I'm like, I look crazy. So I just tuck it in. And they're like, you look weird. I'm like, this is whole weird. And then
It's a skirt. It's a dress. If I don't
it lasted
think
1 month. And nobody wore them anymore. People would forget them. And they're like, why did we try
They
to make
gave
them
up?
more? So you know what they came up and said that I liked? They had vests. Like a black,
Oh.
like, like Aladdin.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Ooh, a little vest action.
I know.
Ooh, I like this.
I don't mind the vest uniform.
What does PA stand for?
Park Avenue.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was like the Greek guy who opened it.
Papas.
Papas Popolopa Akalokolokolos.
Yeah, it started because it opened the Park Avenue. It was the first one.
Interesting. Hey, just so you know, your foot is right above your milk juice.
Oh, jeez. No, it's a little further.
So, I'm surprised you cleaned your shoes.
No, these are different shoes.
Oh, they're different shoes. Okay, so, before we continue, for those who come, I think a couple of guys who listen to the podcast came to our show
Yeah.
at the Ville happening in Monkland, Ontario. It was so much fun. We had so much fun. We danced.
Yeah, we parked.
Stay tuned. We made a post about it, but stay tuned for a video.
Yeah, that'll be a good video.
Gabe took some great videos.
It's gonna be really. And
Aren't you happy you came?
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah, we're in
A
Berlin.
month ago, Berlin. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
Gabe, and you're like, I don't know.
I don't know. I hate
Maybe
doing
let me check with
anything.
my
I
wife.
might be dead by then.
If my wife wants to camp, maybe I won't come.
Oh.
So how was it, Gabe?
It
Tell
was
the
good.
people.
It was great, and not only was it great, I'm glad I didn't camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you listened to me?
Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm
so
happy
fun.
I went, and it was great. I danced. I pranced. I danced and pranced.
I want to say something. I want to say thank you, Gabe. Gabe, guys, people don't know that Gabe is a great guy.
Oh.
And so on our way back, we stopped back. I was filling up the car, my new car, with gas.
Okay.
And Gabe and Joe went to the store to buy, I guess, stuff. And Gabe comes out and he got me a bottle of water. First of all, so thank you. Honestly, because I was thirsty.
Yeah.
And you got me a bottle of water. He got me a bottle of Evian. Evian? Is that how it's said?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, Evian.
Evian? Evian.
Yeah.
Evian. Let's say, I think it's Evian. He bought me a bottle of Evian, which is like fancy water.
Yeah.
It's a fancy water. And I was drinking. I'm like, my God, it makes sense why it's expensive. It is delicious water. It is the best water.
Is
I
it
have ever
actually?
drank. It felt good.
Oh.
I'm like, oh man, it's smooth. It tastes watery.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
And then I remembered I've met people who told me, oh, I only drink Evian.
Really?
Yeah. And it made me think about like liquid consumption.
Yeah.
Like you're a beer, you enjoy beer. You're
I
a beer
like
aficionado.
I like a lot of beers.
Yeah. And I realized something about people who drink beer like you is that sometimes you'll buy like a cheap beer because like that's the atmosphere. You don't want to get a fancy IPA. This is a Pabst Blue Ribbon, whatever you call it, or a Molson X. Just a
little refresh.
Just a little refresh. It's not fancy. It's cheap beer.
It
goes down. It's bullshit. And you enjoy this. And I realize people who drink fancy water, you'll never meet someone who drinks Evian to go like, you know what? Let's have some tap today. Let's go wild. Let's have some
day drinks in this.
You know what I mean?
Some day water.
Let the faucet run for a couple of minutes for it to be cold. Ooh, yeah. Let's make ice with tap water too. No one does that.
Yeah.
Those snobs.
I know.
Drink only Evian and nothing else.
I know. Wow. Yeah. My favorite water. Not even gonna lie. In the wintertime.
Yeah.
Room temperature Naya.
Room temperature Naya. It sounds like the name of a boring girlfriend. Hey, it's room temperature Naya over here.
I love room temperature water.
Yeah. Have you ever had a girlfriend that would qualify as room temperature Naya?
That's funny.
We've all had like, I don't swallow. Yeah. Well, you're room temperature Naya. Hey, can you arch your back when you do guy style? No, it hurts. Room temperature Naya. Oh, yeah, you know who you are. I'm talking to you, room temperature Naya.
Room temp. Yeah,
Same thing for girls.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, can you suck on my toes? Like, no, ew.
Stinky.
Room temperature Naya.
Yeah, room temperature Naya.
But you like room temperature Naya.
I love the water, room temperature Naya. And it's good. It's nice. It goes because you could drink it super fast.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking to Claire. I was talking actually because I remember you saying you drink your liquids really fast. And I
Yeah,
was
you
thinking, like,
do.
why do I drink my liquids really fast? And then I was talking to Claire. I'm like, because you think I drink liquids fast.
Yeah.
She drinks liquids twice as fast.
What?
We'll get a coffee.
She's not room temperature Naya at all. It's so funny. Okay, I don't know how to show you this.
Wait. Let me
sorry,
let me
go
just
ahead.
finish it.
Sorry.
Just
We're
2
getting
seconds.
too excited. Yeah.
So I was like, because we'll go to McDonald's or something or Tim Hortons, we grab a big coffee. She's done in like 3 minutes, and I'm like, why? How do you drink it that fast? And why do you drink it that fast? She says, and I get it. Like, why I drink my beer fast? Why I drink? Remember that day I had that coffee fast? I like drinking the coffee when it's hot. I don't want to wait till it's a little bit cold and then I'll continue. I just want to have it the best way it is, and I do it unconsciously. I'm like, oh, because I don't want to wait till the beer is a little warm. It tastes like I would rather it be super cold down my mouth.
No, I think it's alcoholism. I think you're wrong.
No, but
I think you're
but
wrong.
coffee. Let's say like a coffee. I'm like it's hot still.
It's just visually it's so funny
Mhm.
because like okay, I don't know. I'll need a transparent cup to really show it.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have a transparent cup, so guys, I'm gonna try it with this one. So like when you drink, you do like
No,
imagine I'm holding a transparent beer mug. Okay, like let's say I'm drinking from a
Yeah.
transparent beer mug. I'll
Yeah.
do this. Like my mouth is this. Like,
yeah. You drink weird.
this is what Gabe looks like when he drinks. Okay, his mouth, because I could see his mouth. It's like this.
It's
So wide.
I'm like, girl.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, I love it.
he's like you're like one of those birds that
Yeah.
swallows the fish.
I'm like a pelican. I'm like a
Huh?
pelican.
Oh, you're a pelican. You're a pelican Gabe.
Woo.
Pelican Gabe
That's funny.
and room temperature Naya sitting on a tree. KISSI DRINKING.
DRINK.
It's so crazy. It's
Yeah.
so crazy to see.
I want to.
You look you look like a homme de Cro-Magnon, like a Cromanian.
What's that?
It's a guy from Romania. No.
Oh,
Cromanian,
oh.
like a no, but like
What's-
Homo sapien.
Oh, like a Neanderthal.
Neanderthal, yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
another. I think it's a bit better or a bit older than. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I never heard of it. Cranium. Anyway, what were you gonna say before that?
Yes, I wanted to insult you.
This is really good.
You want another one?
No.
I think we have a little sugar high too.
No. This is like, it's wild. It's good.
So yeah, thank you for the water.
Oh yeah.
It felt so good. It reminded me when I was in Greece. I went to Crete, and when I went down the Samaria Gorge, you could drink water
Oh, I love that.
straight
Yeah, straight from the mountain
source,
tits.
man. Straight
Yeah.
from the mountain tits, exactly.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's true.
It's God's country.
You forget this is how we drank water for years.
Yeah.
For literally millennia.
Yeah.
It's literally up to like 200 years ago
Yeah.
that we started
Oh,
drinking
that's
water from a
crazy.
faucet.
You know, I started watching a little bit, only just to get a little bit of like nostalgia back.
Yeah.
They put Lost on Netflix.
Lost?
Remember that
Okay.
show Lost?
Yeah.
You ever watch it?
I never watched it.
Oh, okay. So it's this bunch of people on an island.
Yeah.
And it's like they need to come with water and this and that, and I'm like,
It's a show. It's not a.
It's like a it's a
reality.
drama.
It's a drama, not a reality TV.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
so.
Survivor.
That's Survivor. No. I think you'd like Lost actually.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic. You forget how bad TV was 20 years ago, because this was before Breaking Bad. This is like around the time of The Sopranos. It was like around 2003.
Yeah.
And this is on network television, so everything has to be squeaky clean, right? So it's like it's weird, but they get away with so much because by making it so overly dramatic.
Yeah.
So there's one scene where
No one says the N word.
No.
You're on a lost
there's
island.
but there's an
You're on an island.
there's-
There's no one around. You're
Dude.
lost. You would say like, Jigga, like you're walking around. What's my motherfucking
No,
name?
there are
Man. You know what I
there's
mean?
black people in the island.
There are black people.
There's one black
You
guy.
think you would be offended?
You would.
You're like,
He's like a white, not
What if
white
I-
power. What's the opposite of white power? Black power?
Black power?
Yeah, black power.
Okay. Sorry. So yes, sorry. That's where my brain goes. Like, where can I say the N word? Hey, monsieur,
Scared
là.
the hell out of me.
Hey, c'est pas drôle, ça.
bud. Scared the-
What tabarouette. J'ai failli faire une crise cardiaque, monsieur, là. Tabarouette. Ah ben.
Just left gags.
So, we thought someone was going to steal our camera.
Woo. And
Anyway.
he looked like a dude that would.
Yeah, and he... Comment? Ah non, non, on a des gars différents, monsieur. Ouais, elle prenait des photos, ouais. Bonjour, monsieur. Aucun problème.
Oh, anyway, that was.
Pardon? Moi, je suis d'origine libanaise.
I'm
Il
my
est grec
ethnicity-
italien.
Grec.
Thank you very much.
Oh, merci.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Okay, that was weird.
He's cursing and he's like, I thought you were, because apparently there's other people who were filming here,
Oh.
and he made that joke,
Oh.
and I was like, oh, I thought it was you. I'm like, no, we're different people. He's like, oh, tamale.
So he did that twice in one day.
It's a great joke.
I
If you live in
mean.
the neighborhood, there's a lot of people filming here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, whatever.
I wasn't sure if it was a thief or he was joking, but I'm like, missing teeth, very skinny.
Yeah, I don't know if I thought it was a joke, but I thought that it was for sure a lunatic.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just a
just like.
It's good. We capture our face of. Please rewatch. I want to
Yeah.
see how you reacted. And
I
how
was like,
I don't know how I reacted. I was like, easy, stand up,
I was gonna run,
away.
run to them no more. That's funny. That was wild.
Ah, that's so
yeah,
funny.
So yeah, to
So,
carry.
yeah, you were saying lost.
I don't know. That's so much more interesting than what I was gonna say. Like,
It's in the moment, man. It's crowd work
Yeah.
with the world.
yeah, I don't really.
We're
need
crowd world.
I would rather.
This is crowd world.
Yeah,
it's not
crowd
crowd
world.
Crowd world.
Crowd world. I used to work there. That building, I think.
That glass building.
Oh no, the one behind it. So do you see there's a glass building? Then
Yeah.
so you see that whole office is for rent, right?
Yeah.
That was where Pornhub was.
So the glass building.
Most of that building was Pornhub.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's not here. They're not here anymore.
I don't think so. I think they moved to somewhere else.
Well,
or another office.
The people in the audience have told me that they moved to Ottawa. That's not where they are.
Ah.
That's where they. This is a hotel, I believe, the Ruby
Yeah,
Foos.
Ruby Foos.
That's like one of those old motels that is still alive.
I think also like a steakhouse too.
Steakhouse, yeah. There's another steakhouse somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I know about the street. I like this Harvey's. In my
Me
opinion,
too.
this Harvey's is the best ran
Great
Harvey's
Amazing Harvey's.
in the city. Open 24/7.
Oh, it's the best.
There's always a lot of workers
Yeah.
because they're like, all right, it's. I mean, dude, I was thinking about this.
Mhm.
I order stuff. You know, I order stuff from Uber Eats. I
Mhm.
order my groceries. Sometimes I order food.
Mhm.
And a lot of people make jokes like, oh, look at this Indian guy. He used to be a doctor
Yeah.
in his country, and now he's delivering for Uber. I'm like, I want that. I think if you're a doctor from, hey, all right.
What do you say?
I don't know. I'm just agreeing with him. Doesn't
This
say.
is nuts.
Yeah. So I was saying, you know, like, I think it's not a bad thing for us customers when you have people.
Yeah.
Because a doctor who studied to become a doctor
Yeah.
from whatever country, the ethics,
Yeah.
the hard work he had to put,
Yeah.
the discipline, the self-discipline to become a doctor is
Yeah.
incredible. And the guy is applying this to delivering your food.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell when a brown guy delivers my
Mhm.
food, he'll put the food where like someone where no one can see it.
Yeah.
It's hidden. He'll take the photo properly. He'll knock
Yeah.
on the door. I'm like, that guy is applying the ethics and the discipline of becoming a doctor into his Uber Eats
Yeah,
delivery
yeah,
job.
yeah.
And I like this. I like
Mhm.
when a brown guy like this does this,
Yeah.
because I can even tell when a white guy delivers my food. Because a white guy delivered my food not too long ago, and he put the bag on the compost bin. And I sent you the photo.
That's good.
I'm like,
The compost.
fresh food,
Yeah.
and they
No,
shouldn't
no,
be.
they shouldn't touch. That's
I mean,
crazy.
nothing got contaminated,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no,
No, that's bad.
you don't do this.
That's
I'm like,
bad.
that's what happened when
That's
white
bad
people,
stuff.
when white people, you know,
Yeah.
deliver your
But
food.
I don't think people make jokes about brown. They're not like with brown. I think they're more like sad. Like he came from India, used to be a heart surgeon. Now he's a Uber driver.
But it's better
Isn't
for
that
us
sad?
as consumers.
I guess
you
so,
want
yeah.
your slaves
Yeah.
to be very well
Yeah,
educated.
well-educated slaves. Damn, that's like Cuba.
Yeah.
That's some Cuba stuff right there.
I'm telling you, dude, when you have
Yeah.
a guy like he's wearing a shirt to
Uh-huh.
deliver food on Uber Eats, I'm like, that's
He's
the
wearing
best
just a
service
button-down.
ever.
Hello?
You earned your $3 tip, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay, at least you tip. That's good. I know.
I always tip, yeah.
That's
of course.
good. Yeah, I know some people who don't tip. I was like,
On
damn.
Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, this bird is gonna.
It's okay. It's good luck.
It's not good luck.
Yeah. It's okay. What's the worst that could happen?
I hate bird.
On you?
I mean, I like bird. I don't like
What?
these birds.
Wait. Oh, wait.
What's wrong with this road?
Dude, listen, it's Montreal.
I know.
People love the Good Night podcast here in Montreal. People want to say hi, all right? Okay?
It's wild. I'm on edge. Not on edge. I'm awake.
Also, we're
You think
so hopped up on sugar.
Is that what that is?
That I haven't had soda or anything like this in over a month. My body is like, woo! So tell me about the Lost. You were selling me Lost.
Okay, so fine. There's this there's this scene because it's also it's like it's like this survival TV show mixed with like weird high like drama and then like sci-fi. I don't know.
Sci-fi?
Yeah. So you're like whoa. So there's these numbers that this guy. So this guy was in a mental institution, and one of the guys in the mental institution was saying these numbers over and over and over. And when the guy got out of the mental institution, he used those numbers to apply for the lottery, and he won the lottery. He won $100 million, right? But ever since then, all this bad to him, like his dad died, a car crash, this, that, the other, you know? And he's like thinking, oh my God, is it the numbers that are cursed? And so he goes to the mental institution, and he asks,
just repeats the number?
and the guy's like going like 20, 24, 28, 23, 30. And then the guy who used the numbers asked him, he was like, I used those numbers.
Yeah.
And sorry, go on.
Sorry, but that he's like the Hodor from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, well, no, well, like the main character isn't like that. It's the guy who gave him the numbers.
Okay.
Because the numbers messed with his mind, you know?
Okay, but that's the same character, no? Hodor, hold the door.
Oh, yeah, it is a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, cool. Hodor. Yeah. And so he tells him, like, I use those numbers. And the guy was like, all of a sudden he snapped out of it. He stopped saying those numbers, and he was like, he's like, you use those numbers? And the guy's like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. And he starts going crazy all of a sudden. And then people from the shadows, they come out like workers and they drag him away. And it's like something out of like a 1970s weird like TV show you would watch. So overly dramatic. And they also need to give more information. So the guy's yelling, where did you get those numbers? This guy named Jonathan Stevens. Where? He's on an island. He's like, where is it? In Australia. How do I get in contact? And they're just being dragged away saying all this information. You gotta this phone number is 523. It's like, dude, that's how bad TV was back then. It was like the most.
Like, how can we squeeze in as much? The writers are like, okay, we have 30 seconds.
Exactly, because it's commercial break coming soon, right? And they're like, hey, we need to go bang, bang. And then, and I think I realized that TV back then was stupid and dumb, but it didn't matter because no one actually was watching TV. It was so blurry. It was like before HD, so everyone's like, it's not. You're not supposed to pay that close attention to it because you're looking at watching HD. It's like it doesn't even look like a hospital. It looks like it's just an office building with a table, and it's like this was supposed to be a hospital. It's just.
It was make believe. It was way more believe than
it
it
is
is
now. And you
now.
can see the makeup is terrible, and a guy's sweeping nothing. You know, it's crazy.
It was more people-centric.
Yeah.
You know, now it's all CGI and the whole world needs to be perfect and you have to truly believe it, blah, blah, blah. I think people enjoy the rawness of all TV. That's why and like look at the reels now. Most of them, they don't look super like people watch more reels on their phone than they watch TV. And I think they enjoy
it's
like this podcast, next to a big orange ball. Montreal, baby.
It's a big ball, man.
Big orange ball.
It's in Australia. And then the door closes, and it's like, what happened to the guy? Is he dead? Like, what
and
did
you
they
see the writers, they're like,
yeah.
job done, everybody. We did it, guys. All right, let's do cocaine and bang some hookers now. We are done.
So dumb, that show.
It's so funny. So funny.
Yeah.
I had a big show. I had a good week.
How was that?
I did a big show in La Salle. Dude. I did very well. I think I found my niche.
Whoa.
I always thought that people who like me the most were, as Sugar Sammy once told me, and Guillaume, ESL, English as a second language. Like, these are my people. And I always like, every time if I walk in the crowd and I see like immigrants, I'm like, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to speak their language. They're going to speak mine. Everything's going to do great. I walk in and I look and it's all poor white people because it's La Salle. So there's like 150 people. There's like 65 teeth. You know what I mean? There's a lack of teeth. A lot of skinny. Like, oh, maybe he does crack. Maybe he doesn't do crack. Drunk. It's a bar. It's a huge bar. People were drunk, and there's like old couple, I would say, like in their 70s, and they started talking to me. I don't think they're used to comedy. I sent you the video. Please make a short of it.
I'm gonna make one. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, man, I've had 6 kids and 14 grandchildren. And like the lady thought I was talking to her. So I'm like, ma'am, you're drunk. Listen, it's okay. And I got them right away.
That's funny.
Oh, it was so funny. And then Paul is like, Amer, you found your people. And I think poor white people really connect with my sense of humor.
Yeah.
So I just explained, like, oh, it's interesting.
Hillbillies.
Immigrants and hillbillies.
Yeah.
But I'm a highly educated man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You would think like people with PhD, like you think Claire would be a fan of my comedy? No.
I don't know.
No, I think she thinks she's a fan of your comedy. She hates me. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. The people I grew up with, not the people I grew up with, poor people actually, but the people I studied, the people with the same level of IQ, would think that like no, they like.
I don't even know whether I am. I don't even know. It's just like Looney Tunes or something.
It's interesting. It's interesting who ends up loving you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's so funny. Well, what was different about that show to, let's say, an immigrant crowd then?
What do you mean?
Because you said you found your niche, but also immigrant people like you.
Yeah.
But also, is there? Do they feel like the same, or do they feel different in different ways?
I was just being myself, and I was getting big laughs.
Oh, wow,
I would say like the first 2 acts did okay. I destroyed, and then Gino destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like about myself. A lot of people, I find something they'll destroy.
Yeah.
And that person who follows them can't follow them.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Like I'll destroy, and whoever goes after me, he'll do great too.
Okay. That's
I won't. I'm like, there's enough love for everybody.
Yeah.
When
They
I
don't.
get off the stage. I like that about.
Yeah.
me.
You don't. It's not like the energy doesn't go disappear.
No, I'm like, I just bring up the energy at the right level, and then hey, if anyone wants to do something with it afterwards, go ahead.
Yeah. That's cool.
Sometimes like people who destroy, and then someone goes after them, and they're like, hi, and they're like, we don't like you. We only like the guy before.
Yeah,
what's up? No, like whoever you want. I'm like that in real life too. So I think
are comedians conscious? Like when they're, let's say someone's killing, and they're like, I'm gonna make everyone hate the guy after me. Like, how do
I think who you are as a person.
Oh, it comes across.
Comes across. I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, I host a lot, so I don't. I'm not used to. I'm a good host.
Yeah.
Because I believe I'm a generous person. If I may talk about myself a little. I think it comes out when I host and when I do comedy as well.
Okay.
But it's just interesting. I'm like, oh, a sea of poor whites. We're like, you like this guy. This guy is a good guy.
Yeah.
Like even in their heckling, that they were just she's like, I love you. I'm like, I love you too.
Oh.
But you're drunk. You're so
That's
drunk
nice.
right now. And then she kept talking. I'm like, I'm so scared of getting old because they're just old.
Yeah.
70s, 80s.
I know.
And they're just. I don't think they've seen a live show in years.
Oh man. Yeah. LaSalle.
Who goes? Dude, if you're 70, you leave your house once a month.
LaSalle is odd. LaSalle's so big. There's not there's like a giant park. There's like a strip. There's a mall, and then.
Why aren't you scared of this white lady running towards?
She wasn't yelling. She didn't have like a like rabid look in her eye. I
told you, crackheads. They love me. They just
yeah. Damn, that's so funny.
Did you do any cool shows?
I did one yesterday. It was good. It was really good. There was this guy, not even heckling. He was just talking to his girlfriend the whole time. Nobody was saying anything to him. I was like, I stole his beer. I threatened to drink it, and he was an RCMP guy, big giant black guy, terrifying. But I didn't give a fuck. I kept like, shut the up, like shut. And I'm like, and he hit his hand right in his girlfriend's like vagina, pretty much. I'm like, stop fingering your goddamn girlfriend. I'm like, can I smell your fingers? Because my girlfriend's boyfriend won't let me smell from hers. And then this girl, like, I was doing my joke, it was doing really good, and this one girl was making a face because I was like smacking my ass, and I was like, what do you guys all come one annoying package? You guys all. I was so mad. I think it's because I was going bald and so. I was like, oh god.
Oh, please post this. Did you take a video?
No, I didn't. No. I was so depressed. I was like, I just want to kill myself. I just want to die. And then I just.
Dave, that's so funny. That's perfect.
I was so mad.
You insulting a giant black RCMP guy?
Yeah, and then. Oh,
that's so funny.
And then, I took. Well, when I took his beer, he was like, and he never said anything because he didn't know you can interact. He didn't know that somebody would take his beer, and he was like, okay, all right, I'm chill. Like yeah.
I've told you, as I said before, one of my hobbies, and I think it should be yours, is pissing off like men who can rape you. It's like every time I meet an MMA guy, I'm like, got your finger.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah. But this guy might.
I'm trying to be your friend, asshole.
Yeah.
No one treats you like an equal.
RCMP guy though, I guess he has to be straight, and he can't be like beating up guys at comedy shows
because
then he'll get
being the alpha.
Yeah, he was so annoyingly like fake alpha.
Or maybe this real alpha.
Maybe real alpha, but it's like, like that out of the, like in the, the movie Grease with John Travolta. He's like this. He's like, yeah. It's so bullshit. What is that? Yeah, it felt like that. Who does that?
Light up a cigarette at the bar, like, sir.
Yeah. Who the who does like just sit there, laugh, enjoy the show.
Everyone loves attention.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Everyone loves attention, and if you don't know, if you can't find a way to make it worthwhile for humanity, you just end up being that guy, or being a girl who just dresses sexy, or the guy who looks for fight. They just want eyes on them. It's crazy how we are as people. That like maybe you didn't get enough attention from your mom or dad, and now you try to get it from anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He just wants attention.
Yeah, he just wants attention. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
He enjoyed being feared. I don't like that feeling.
No, nah.
Have you ever been feared?
Have you been feared? I don't think so.
It's not a feeling I enjoy.
No. I think once, like, remember like $2 Chinese noodles on Saint Laurent Street?
Yeah.
Remember that? They're like, it's like peanut butter noodles or whatever. I was like, I think I was sober actually. I was just in a bad mood, and this one kid like cut in front of me, and I grabbed him and I put him behind me. This little like Chinese.
Again? This little Chinese guy.
He like cut in front of me in the line.
Yeah.
And I grabbed him and I put him behind me.
I mean, it's not wrong. You didn't.
No, but like I grabbed a guy. Like it's kind of crazy.
Don't do it.
But I was so mad.
Little Chinese.
I know he knows karate.
Kung Fu, yeah. Kung Fu. Oh. Wait, where's the music playing? Sounds like you're dancing.
Dude, that's pretty good punch sound there.
That's like Super Nintendo 1996 Street Fighter. Finish him. I can't do it. Dude, that's so good.
That's like what is that?
I told you you're very good at doing voiceover. Take a Street Fighter game and just these are very good sounds.
I scared that guy.
So what time?
I did a kick and he's like, oh.
When I started shaving my head, I got like, I don't want that goofy kind. I don't want to elicit fear out of anybody. It's weird. Like at night when I do my night walks, I scare people.
Wow.
Because I'm not like I have my resting creep face, and I'm just walking, and I'm listening to music, so I'm just walking fastly.
Yeah.
Like fully, like intense.
Yeah.
So people just go walk all the way.
You should wear like in the middle of the night. You look all scary, but you should wear like those light up shoes. So people are like, oh, okay, he's cute.
He's autistic. He's an autistic murderer.
You're all like,
well, here's what I do, because I thought about it. I developed technique to look less scary. What I do, you know me, I love candy. I love mints. So what I do is that I always have a box of mint in my pocket. So you can hear me walking from like 30 minutes.
Like Santa Claus.
Cring, 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 like the box shaking. And I realized this. It's like hey people, there's someone walking behind. Clink, clink. So that's like good. It gives like people move away, and I'll also if I see people walking together, I'll go change side of the sidewalk just to make them feel
okay. Yeah.
You
should hold a rosary. Like that round.
Yeah, I look like a terrorist. I know.
And you're like praying, like you should like. My favorite costume is I love going as a priest for Halloween because it's very, and you could be serious, but then you could be silly. Like a fun priest.
Touch kids.
Yeah. So I think the next costume I'm gonna do priest with rosary and Bible.
I think I have a rosary. I'll lend it to you.
Yeah, I love a rosary.
I thought about that. I thought about Halloween costumes. I wanna bring up as a brown person.
Yeah.
Even though I look white. Yeah, I wanna give a message.
Yeah.
To brown people and white people.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be angry at Justin Trudeau for wearing blackface. I think we should just move on. Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
First of all, he was young. Second of all,
Yeah.
he became a prime minister.
Yeah.
He worked hard. It's not a nobody.
Yeah.
He became a prime minister, and he was dressed as Aladdin. If you're dressed as Aladdin and you do brown face,
Yeah.
and that's not racist. What's racist is when like your coworker John from accounting wears brown face to dress up as an Uber driver. That's racist.
People do that?
That would be racist.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Because Aladdin, there's only brown Aladdin.
Yeah.
There's no Chinese
but
Aladdin.
he was like Black Aladdin.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's a prime minister. He's
It's
not
true.
a nobody.
Yeah, and I think the reaction to him doing that is from the opposite team, right? That are like, see, he's an ass. He like, okay, we got him now. You
Well,
know?
because he's so woke.
Yeah, they were like, yeah. It's like, oh, we caught this guy doing
Yeah.
something dickish.
Don't throw the paint
Mhm.
if you live in a
Mhm.
house made of
Ye who
paper
should not
that you
be
can-
judged may throw the first
First
stone in the ocean.
first bottle of paint on the
Yeah.
other guy's face.
Mhm. That's the paint.
Have you ever considered applying for voiceover jobs?
I mean, they have those sound effects already. Like,
I mean, no, but your voice is
Oh,
mesmerizing. I'm
really?
telling you, you should
I
do it.
never have. Maybe I will. I'll do a little demo.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
One of my ex-girlfriend,
Mhm.
her sister, had like such a cute
Mhm.
hi. I'm like, why aren't you narrating cartoons? She
mhm.
had the perfect voice.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that voice. She had my ex-girlfriend back then.
Yeah.
She has a very sexy voice.
Oh.
You know her. She has a very sexy voice. She
Oh,
talks
okay,
about it.
okay,
She has
okay,
a
okay.
very
Oh, yeah,
sexy,
yeah, yeah,
sultry
yeah,
voice.
Yeah, okay.
And her sister had like a child, like, hi everybody. But it was perfect for like a cartoon.
Whoa,
Like,
okay.
you should do. What do you do? Quit your job.
Yeah.
Go do voice acting. Your voice is perfect.
Is it easy to voice act? To get into voice act? I have no idea.
Uh,
I see like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know idea. It seems like it seems easy. You just sit there. You go. He'll never catch me now.
here's $1 million.
Yeah.
You're on The Simpsons.
I could do. You ever watch Inspector Gadget?
Yes.
You know the bad guy,
No.
the Dr. Claw.
Okay.
At the end of every episode, he does this. Okay, so let's say Inspector Gadget gets away. He beats the villain in the end. And then it cuts to the last scene. Inspector Gadget of Dr. Claw sitting in his chair. All you see is hand. He's like,
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. I'll get you next time,
Yeah.
Gadget.
that's every episode. I've watched so much Inspector Gadget. So it's the worst show. Yeah. The movie. Remember the movie?
Nope.
With Matthew Broderick?
Isn't it with Peter Sellers?
No, that's the Pink Panther.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
They're both dressed the same, no? No, it's Peter Sellers. You're right.
No, Peter Sellers is Pink Panther.
And what's the other one?
Inspector
Steve
Gadget.
Martin.
That's also Pink Panther. Inspector Gadget is the guy that goes. He's a robot guy.
Hmm.
He's like
Who played him?
Matthew Broderick,
Oh, yes.
like Ferris Bueller.
Okay. No.
Whatever.
Is it good? I have a feeling this
No.
movie, this
It's
show
terrible.
would look better as a cartoon.
It was a cartoon.
Okay.
It,
Oh,
was,
it was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon from like the '60s, and they made it in a movie in the '90s.
Yeah, you should keep it as a cartoon. Why would you make it in a
Because
actual
I'm a
movie?
kid at the time, and I loved it.
I'm not judging you for not liking it. I'm judging Hollywood for making a movie. when
Yeah,
they could
but
just
you know how they make like
make a cartoon, make a Shrek
yeah,
or whatever.
It's but at the time the CGI wasn't good enough or something. I don't know. But yeah, that would make sense. Now I think it is a cartoon. This is the stupidest conversation. It's the worst. Who cares about Inspector Gadget? We're the only podcast talking about.
We care. We care about Inspector
Inspector
Gadget. Here at the Good Night Podcast, we're next to an orange balloon. Do you think anything we say is taken
Oh,
seriously?
it's true. Yeah,
Look at this beautiful car. I love it so much.
It is nice.
It's nice mags. I would get better mags, but it's okay. Maybe next year.
What are our mag? Like rims?
The mag is the thing that holds the rubber tire. So you see the metal part?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I used to have bigger mags on my older car.
You should get like those thin ones.
Thin ones? What do you mean?
You
thin
know,
ones?
you see, there's like thick dicks. Get like thin dicks, and then like have them spinners. Remember spinners?
Spinners. Yes. I mean, if you're looking for a reason to go blackface, that's
Nobody does spinners anymore.
yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
it was the fashion, and back in the
I think
back
it's cool.
when fashion. Now it's not anymore. Back when
Yeah.
fashion was dictated by the African American
Yeah,
community.
yeah.
spinners were popular. The clothes were very heavily inspired.
Yeah.
Now white people have took back fashion. Now all white girls, they shop from used clothes store.
I know.
It's super in fashion.
I know.
White girl, like the white girl look,
Yeah.
because now white girls have big asses too, so they kind of took over the.
Yeah, and I feel like things were more inspired by movies back then, you know? Like Fast and Furious, everybody had like the light under their car.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know,
Yeah.
people were saying like
Tokyo Drift.
yeah. People with all catchphrases, "Mo wife." Everybody was going, "Mo wife."
My
Yeah,
wife.
baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Boats and
What's
hoes.
up?
Yeah, what's
it was
up?
very TV. No, but
Uh-huh.
now
But-
it's now it's like Riz.
Yeah.
That's the
But
only
that's
word I
not
know.
from anything.
No,
It's
that's
like,
no, that's TikTok and stuff. Riz.
I know, but it's not from like.
Or
I
like
can't be like, you know, Austin Powers did
No.
Yeah Baby,
it's
but
bigger. It's bigger than us.
Yeah, wow.
Or like now it's also fashion is much quicker now. It's like very demure, very that became a trend like a couple of days ago.
yeah, Claire was
Very
telling me about that.
demure, very blah, 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 whatever that word.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a transsexual woman
Oh, nice.
who was saying that when she dresses up for work, she's very demure. She's very
Okay.
her makeup is classy. She's very
Uh-huh.
and that became. And I think Kamala Harris made something. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
Okay.
not up to date. There's people who are paid.
So anybody can anybody can come up with the catchphrase.
Yeah, we need a catchphrase.
Yeah.
So Gabe, let's go.
I don't know. Chinatown.
Chinatown. We should record an episode on Chinatown.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Let's look. I'm gonna look at this. I'll do the research. The streets are still closed
Mm-hmm.
for cars,
Yeah.
and because I wanted to do one, I told you on Saint Hubert, but it's now open for public, so we can't record
yeah.
there.
It is September. It's weird.
Do you remember? September.
Oh yeah, autumn. I feel like
Yeah.
last September I was talking about what what you do during different seasons. Like September, I think is romantic holiday month. I think, and then
you told me
October.
it's romantic movie.
Yeah, romantic
stay at
movie.
home, dress.
But it's not. It's like, you know, you eat dinner, you watch a romantic movie. October feels very like, ooh, spooky, and you're home, and you're like, ooh. But also I do Sober October, right, every month.
Oh,
so
are you gonna do it this year?
Yeah,
Excellent.
for sure. Oh my lord, yeah,
So cool.
yeah. I need to do. What is that? Is that UFO?
It's a motorcycle.
No, it's an airplane.
It's a UFO. There's a lot of lights.
Yeah.
You think a UFO would have like infrared? You wouldn't need lights.
it would be
Why would you have a
invisible.
light to flash
I know.
as a UFO?
Yeah. Yeah. This is cool. I like the Cary because it's one of the few places that like you can kind of look up and see the sky a little bit. You know.
Yeah.
Even though that's, but.
Yeah, the buildings are not. Apparently, in Montreal, a building is not allowed to be taller than Montreal. I don't know if that's still the case, but I've heard this.
Oh wow. Oh, you think? Oh, that was close.
It's okay. We'll be fine, Gabe. Don't stress. Don't stress, buddy. I'm here. I'll protect you from. Apparently, white people crack white people. Crack people write me. So.
Do you like Belle Provence?
Belle Provence? I don't think I've been.
Ever?
Maybe I've eaten one or twice in my whole life. Look, I'm a Harvey's guy. If I
Yeah,
if I
Harvey's.
decide to.
Harvey's good. I like to do both. I'll go get some hot dogs there. Go to Harvey's there.
Ah, okay. So you'll get like your favorite from here. And
I
your
won't
favorite-
though. I can't because
Well, once we'll film. Well, I'm not eating bread, but I'll break my rule for the podcast.
Oh yeah,
A little tour. Start with your favorite bar and go
Ooh.
down.
yeah, baby.
I know that there's a Chez Paré here. That's a bar.
Yeah.
It's not a strip club.
Not anymore. No.
This used to be a strip club.
Chez Paré used to be a strip club.
This because I know the one downtown is a strip club.
Not Chez. I don't know what it's called. It's called. No, yeah, something's. I
Pub
think
Paré, I think.
it's Pub Paré.
and over there, Chez Paré.
Chez
Downtown.
Paré's down. Yeah.
It's a strip club. I've been
But
there.
that place
Nice.
also used to be a strip club.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Right on DeCarry. I remember. I went when I was 17 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. And I don't really. I tried to look cool, you know, and then I think I asked like how old do you think I am to the girl? She's like, I don't know, like whatever, 18. I'm like, and then I was wearing like a hat, like I wore like a baseball cap or something.
Like this.
Yeah, I kind of tried to look all cool, and she said like, look like you're from the West Island, and I'm like, oh. And then I remember I was getting picked up by like my stepbrother's mom in front of them. It's so odd. Like nobody cared.
She didn't mind.
I don't think she knew what it was.
Wow.
She just was like, yeah. Or maybe I said, pick us up at the Harveys or something, I think. But then I've been to that bar recently, or no, 2 years ago. It was my little cousin's birthday, and I said, like, listen, you need to go to a real... Because he was like, we want to go to the Mixin' Pot or something. It's like some cocktail bar. Get some... And I'm like, no. We're going to go drink like men. We're going to go to that bar. We're gonna request like rock Ozzy Osbourne on the jukebox. We're gonna pound the table, and then we're gonna go to Kanda. You ever go to Kanda?
All you can eat sushi.
All you can eat sushi.
true,
The
it's at the
worst,
corner.
nastiest. All you can eat sushi.
Oh yes.
It was pretty good. I ate like 40 mussels. It was so good. I felt sick. It was the best. Oh,
It's so funny how our idea of drinking is so different, you and I. When I go for drinks,
yeah.
I'm like, I want to go to the fanciest
Yeah.
bar because I want to be surrounded by people who can afford a $30 drink.
Yeah.
Because these people will not annoy me. They're gonna keep to
No, no,
themselves.
no.
They're on a
Yeah.
date. Everyone is enjoying.
Yes.
Because you don't want.
Look, if you're going on a date, you want to only talk to the person you're having the date with.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to a bar,
Yeah.
I want to just go like, Macarena. We're all like together, you know. We're all mixing and
after,
matching.
the bridge. You're my wonder. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun because then you like kind of, it's very loose. There's no like there's no maitre d' that helps you sit down or anything.
Nah,
it's like you
I'm
just
like,
sit
I'm
anywhere.
like a black person. I want service.
Depends. There's a lot of black guys hanging there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Poor
remember
ones.
I went and then because one of they don't have like a sound system really. It's like so one guy comes every Saturday. He's like I bring the sound system. And he brought like this $500 JBL speaker, and I'm like, and he blasting music, and everyone's just like getting drunk. Everyone's like doing tons of coke for sure. Everyone's just partying, going crazy. It's like packed out. It was all like I thought it would be like 50-year-old. It was all like these young people that just happened to live in this part of town, and they're like, we found each other, man.
It's a church.
And then they're like coming to me and they're being talking, where are you from? I was getting nervous. I just left. I was like, oh god, because I was like, I don't want to be trapped here, like because I knew the metros were closing.
Like metaphorically, you don't
yeah,
want to be trapped
yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, that's
That's what I never understood about.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm a regular at this bar.
yeah. No,
I don't want to be
yeah.
a regular in any bar.
No, I'm
ever.
definitely not. I'm not a regular at any bar.
I don't want to. I don't want anyone who knows my name.
I know.
Like,
Yeah,
this
it
is
a little
not
sad.
good for my health to be in a bar.
I know. Regularly.
Regularly, I'm like, I have dreams. I
Yeah.
have ambitions. I want to do something with my life. Maybe I should open a bar. You know what I mean? I like hosting,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be. Oh, that would be.
Well, that's why I'm doing those videos, because I'm taking what I really like and like distilling it into like 3 hours,
Yeah.
and then it's like all out and then done, and then I have something
Dude.
to show for it, you know.
You should definitely do the carry.
The carry.
Again, do it at day, so we can have better footage. than
Yeah.
If you do it at night.
But
with
it
the
goes
lights.
day into night.
Okay. 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 Let's do
Yeah,
it.
because
I'm down.
I did the Greek one. It was all day and night.
So fun.
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't, go watch these videos. Add them in the link below.
Okay, yeah.
Add the 2 videos, part
Yeah.
1, part 2.
Well,
They're
I'll
amazing.
put them.
They got,
They're
like,
they're on the YouTube Shorts, I think.
just add them in
Yeah.
the description. Guys, watch them. Gabe
Yeah.
went to Park X where he grew up, and he made 2 short videos
Yeah.
about all the things he loves in that neighborhood. They're so fun to watch. They're so well edited. All right, guys. Thank you so much for
Bye.
listening.
This is the best episode we've ever done.
Okay, and it is pretty good because you're here. It is the best because you're part of it.
Part
Gabe.
of me is here.
I know. I just want you to know, Gabe, that I love you.
Yeah.
And there's more gratitude in my life, and
Yeah.
I'm grateful that you exist.
Very good. Thank
I'm
you.
grateful we have this podcast together. It's taking us on so many cool adventures.
Yeah, adventures.
I was really thinking,
Yeah.
I mean, we have a podcast in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Wow.
We have a podcast in front of the Parliament of Germany.
Wow.
In front of the Nuremberg Gates of Germany. We have we have podcasts in London. We have
Yeah.
podcasts right here.
Yeah.
We have podcasts on the biosphere. We have such
Yeah.
awesome
Eclectic.
podcasts.
It's very eclectic.
And thank you guys. Thank you, people, for listening and making this podcast so cool. And again,
Customer.
you make this so much fun. Now we
Yeah.
just have to get rich so we can keep going to cool
Yeah.
places. So tell a friend, guys. Tell a friend.
Don't even need to be rich. Just want to be nice.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Oh my lord.
Tell a friend so Gabe stopped getting scared of everything around him. And we love you guys, and I love you, Eugene.
Whoa. Yeah.
And I love you, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
Help me, Amer.
Gabriel's ass bleach brighter than heaven. Amer's been on a watch list since 9/11. Yeah, come and get your laughs on the Good Night Podcast. Yeah. Gotta get paid now.